watching
Gingerbread.
Today, we're going to read The Little Mermaid from the book My Fantastic Fairy Tale Collection, illustrated by Emanuela Manello. The Little Mermaid lived in an underwater palace with her family. She longed for adventure, and when she was 16, the Sea King finally allowed her to explore the world above the water. She flicked and swished her tail as she swam up and up. "Goodbye," she called. Above the waves, the Little Mermaid saw a beautiful sunset over a grand ship. As it grew darker, fireworks began to whiz and pop in the sky. The people on the ship were having a party for a handsome prince, and the Little Mermaid instantly fell in love with him. Suddenly, thunder boomed and lightning flashed as a terrible storm struck. Waves crashed over the ship and the prince fell into the deep, dark water. "I must rescue him," said the Little Mermaid. So she dived down into the sea and pulled him safely to the shore. When the storm passed and the prince woke up, the Little Mermaid was waiting nearby, but the prince didn't see her. Instead, a pretty young girl had strolled along the beach, and the prince believed she had saved him. "No," gasped the heartbroken mermaid, and she returned to the ocean. The Little Mermaid was desperate to be with her beloved prince, and she knew only the evil sea witch could help. "Drink this potion, and you will become human," she cackled. "But you must give me your voice." The Little Mermaid finished every drop, and her tail began to change. By the time she reached the surface, the Little Mermaid had 2 legs. But when she opened her mouth to speak, nothing came out, just as the sea witch had promised. Finally, the Little Mermaid found the prince's palace, but she could not tell him who she really was. Although he didn't know her, the prince was kind to the Little Mermaid. He invited her to stay at the palace and gave her fine clothes to wear. They often rode through the forest together as he shared stories with her. "Maybe he loves me after all," the Little Mermaid hoped silently. One day, the prince told the Little Mermaid that the king had arranged for him to marry a princess from another land. She was heartbroken all over again, but she could not say a word. So the next day, they sailed together to meet his new bride. The prince was overjoyed when he met the princess, as he recognized her at once. She was the young girl from the beach who believed had saved him, but in fact, it had been the Little Mermaid. "I was sure I would never see you again," he cried, and he declared his love to her. The Little Mermaid realized she would never be able to tell her prince that she loved him, so she returned to her family, and her tail and voice were restored. "Oh, father," she sobbed. "You belong here," he said. "One day you will be happy again." The end.
For more learning videos, hit the subscribe button below and click the notification bell button to get updates for newly uploaded videos.